Well, hello. I decided to go live just kind of impromptu. I wasn't really expecting to this morning. However, I got caught in a thought. Have you ever got caught in a thought? Well, I got caught in a thought and I thought I would share it with you. I'm Pooki Lee and welcome to my channel. If you're just landing here for the first time, welcome. I share a lot of really interesting to me things that might be interesting to you too. And if you enjoy what you hear here and you'd like to know more or like to find out more, please look at some of my other videos and click the subscribe button and the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I go live, because I just kind of go live impromptu. And so I never really know when it's going to happen. I have this silly thing where I just like feel guidance. And so here I am right now this morning feeling guided to speak to you. And I was thinking about this whole thing around giving. And and there are different ways in which we give in a relationship, right? In fact, most relationships, there's a lot of giving, right? Hopefully within the relationship, there's a giving and receiving and giving and receiving. However, sometimes maybe like just based off of your perspective, you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving. And sometimes that can create resentment inside of you, like you're like, I always give to this person and they, and what is up, like I'm in need right now and I could really use their help or whatever, and they just don't give to me. And sometimes you can get into these conversations where, and I've heard myself do it. That's where that you get to laugh at your ego, you get to laugh at yourself, because it's all learning. I've also heard other people do it where they complain, like I give to this person and they don't return my gift. And if you continue along that line of thinking, it's gonna wrap around your heart and it's gonna like cause resentment inside of you, and you're gonna find yourself responding in the relationship in ways that are not healthy, but also in ways like you feel like you start to have these feelings like I'm not appreciated and they don't really care about me, or I feel unseen or unnoticed. Oh, I give so much more than they do. They're not a good friend. Like this can start in your mind. And it can deteriorate your relationship very quickly. Very, very quickly. So if you have these thoughts moving through your mind, I want to caution you right here. Because for me, I've come to realize that there's another opportunity that's available. Another one. Oh my gosh, and it's such an amazing one. This amazing opportunity. Every time I do that, my computer shakes because it's on a little stand on my table. So pardon me. I'm sorry. It's like the earth that's moving, and she is. This was I don't even remember when I began to have this perception or this understanding or this viewpoint or this, because there's all different ways in which we can deal with our emotions, our experiences. There's all different kinds of tools out there that we can use, and they're all very effective. All of them are. I'm going to be very, very clear. All of them are. However, they're not all for you, just like they're not all for me. So they're not all effective for me. However, the ones that are very effective. And then all the other ones, it doesn't mean that they don't work. It means they don't work for me. So that was a huge understanding. However, I had this thought of like, wow, what if I'm giving here in this relationship? And this relationship, for whatever reason, whether it's like real physical circumstances, like they don't have the ability to give. I don't know that I believe that though. I think that it doesn't really matter. Well, we could be sometimes. I do believe that. There have been times where I'm doing such deep inner work that I don't have the capacity to be outward reflected. I just don't. And so at that time, I will refrain from offering, offering myself, because I really feel very turned inward. So, okay, so there are those times there. However, I would say that in those moments, it's just not appropriate for me to give, because I'm really like, because I'm digging deep in my own well, right? And so like I'm mining my own essence, my own being. And so in those times, but like those are like dark night of the soul type of moments. Most people aren't going through those, but let's just say for whatever reason. So whatever reason, maybe they have some ideas in their mind. They have some thoughts where they don't think that they have enough to give. That's a real thing. Um, Absolutely everybody can give, but sometimes people have blocks against giving, like they don't think that they have enough or that they're enough, or what did they have to give. I know that I have said those things to myself in earlier times in my life, and now I've come to know that we all have something to give, and that there's that, unless we're going through deep transformation, that we are enough to give from our wholeness, right? Our well-being, our life force energy, right? So I'm trying to avoid that light. That's why I turned my computer a little bit this way. So what I want to say is, and when we're giving here, and when maybe we're not receiving, they're not able to give for whatever reason. Maybe they're going through a really hard time, or maybe they just need to receive right now, and that's okay. Maybe rather than having this expectation, like, I'm giving to you, now you need to give back to me, or when I'm going through this whole thing, I expect you to show up that way for me too. How about a different way of experiencing that is like, I'm giving to you because it is what I do, it's who I am, and I give, and you're in need. And I give to you full well knowing that you have nothing that you can give to me. I accept that. And also, I'm not looking for anything from you. I'm not giving to you so that you give to me. You understand? I'm not saying I love you so that you say you love me too. I'm not giving to you so that you give back to me, right? I'm giving to you because I give, and that's who I am. And what I know is that even though you may not be able to give to me, my good is coming. My gift will come, and my gift will come from here. My gift will come from here. My gift is coming. The universe will bless me. So pay attention, like when you feel like you're giving and you're not receiving from that which you're giving to, pay attention. Where are the other places in your life where you're being given to? Where are you being given to? Right? When we begin to see these things, then we are absolutely in the flow of reciprocity. We're in that flow, and we become, so as we give, that things which are needed are given to us. As we give, when our needs arise, they're met. As we continue to give from the bounty of our own heart and soul, as we continue to give, we are continuously given to. Our flow, our source is providing everything. What does that do for us? That's a powerful, powerful way to see the world. That gives you the permission to give love to anyone. Anyone. You can give your love to anyone knowing that they have little or no ability to return the favor. Return the favor. You can give your love to anyone knowing that the universe has got your back and is totally supporting you. You can know that. So when that moment comes for you to give from your from your heart, from your talent, your time, your treasure, your a little money maybe over here, over there, you know. And with that, trusting that the universe is going to provide for your needs, and just trusting that the universe is there for you over and over. So you give from the abundance of knowing that it's an abundant universe. And you know, as you give, you will receive. And that you're participating in the law of reciprocity. Wow. What if you just began to be a giver? You just gave, like from your bounty. And if that were to happen for you, what could you co-create with that? What could you receive? Wow. I have this like interesting idea of maybe setting up a challenge of like the unexpected gifts that you receive when you open up your heart to giving. What a challenge that might be, right? I mean, like a challenge, like a challenge, like, oh, let me give it as much love away as I possibly can, and then let me just tap into the universe and see all of my good, see all of my needs being met, see all the beauty and all the way that the universe works, right? It's an abundant universe. Everything is already here. It's all here to serve us. We get hung up on these little ideas like, oh, no, if I'm giving to you, you have to give back to me. You have to, because that's the way this works. Well, that's the way a very limited experience of giving. And that's not really giving. That's kind of like, I don't know. What do you think? Is it like, I don't know, expectation? That's giving with expectation, That's giving with expectation on an individual. But if we just gave and our expectation was that the universe was going to have our back, what if we did that? What if we just gave like, I'm just going to give my love away. I'm going to just give my love away. Just give myself away. Just give from my heart. And know that the universe has got me. Wow. All right. Well, let me know if you take on this challenge. I might need to go and change the title of the video, because I think I just have it like when giving is not reciprocal. I think it's the title of it now. So if that title's gone and it's got a new flashy title, just know that after doing this video, I changed the title, because maybe it is a challenge. How much can we give away? And then how much can we recognize the support of the universe? It's just like knowing that it just strengthens our truths, right? When we use these principles, actually they're not principles, they're laws. When we use like the law of reciprocity, the law of attraction, but it's interesting because like the law of reciprocity is not like it's not like calling it to you, it's like giving it. It's like what you already have, you're giving it away. So it's like an opposite kind of law, which is lots of fun. Well, let's just play with this and see what happens. Wow, it's 7:44 a.m., folks. I think this is the earliest video I've ever done. However, I really felt like this was information that was percolating up in me, and I wanted to share it with you. So the sun is shining bright in the window this way, so I had to kind of turn my my positioning this way, which I think is fine. And yeah, I really wanted to share this, so that I hope it was beneficial. If you've enjoyed what I've shared here in this video, please take a look at some of my other videos, because I talk about all kinds of things that help us get liberated. I'm all about getting you free. I'm really like, not only am I about getting myself liberated, I'm also about getting you liberated and helping you live a happier life. So in any way that I can do that, I'm happy to. So in these spur of the moment things, you just never know when I'm going to do a live YouTube video. If you like this one, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification so that you know when I go live, even if it's crazy at 7 o'clock in the morning, you'll still know, and you can tune in, because you know what? I've gotten really I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I really am getting better at looking at the chat. And so, and then I love to talk to you when you're in there too. So it's kind of early. I think you're all still sleeping, or I'd be saying hi to somebody. Or if you guys, well, some people are watching, because I got 4 thumbs up and I got 6 people watching. So for those of you that are watching that aren't commenting, just know that I love you. And thank you so much for being here. And like I said, my prayer is that in some way, something that I've shared today has been beneficial for you in some way. And so I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And have an awesome day. I will be back soon with some more Pooki wisdom. And just a note, everything I share on my channel are my own perspectives and views. And yeah, I totally own them. And so everything that I share might not work for you, because we're not the same people. And there might be other things out there that would be helpful to you. However, there might be some things that I might share that might help you. I'm committed to activating love in the world and helping people get free from their limiting ideas and beliefs that they have about themselves, and living a life of love and passion and purpose. All right. So I love you, and I'll see you again soon. Be loved. Be loved, because I love you. And beloved. Until next time. I can never find this little button.